Hello.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Mysterious stranger.
I'm a mysterious stranger indeed. Hi, I'm Mohammed Marimo, one of the developers here,
Yep.
working on Inkbound.
I'm Andrew. I'm here all the time. Avram, creative director here at Shiny Shoe on Inkbound. Yeah, and as usual, we are going to... Cammy's out of town, not as usual, but just to say, she is in chat hanging out with us. Yeah, we're going to talk about development of the game, the latest, probably the greatest. We had a bug this morning. I think it's fixed. Hopefully. We won't do that. Yep. So yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. Let's bring it up. Looks like maybe we have some new people in chat today. Blue said they missed the demo. Do you miss it, or did you just missed it entirely? You didn't get to play. His future's so bright, he's got to wear shades. Yeah.
Yeah, my eye has been very irritated and twitching, and like I'm squinting all the time. So this is my compromise.
No, I joked. We should find something for me. We can just be the Blues Brothers on
I look ridiculous. Yeah.
Entirely. So that's great. No, we should. Isn't there like that racing show where like they had a character that just showed up in a helmet all the time? No one knew who they were.
Common Rider?
No, I think it was like the Stig and like a car show. Anyway. We need mysterious guest stars here, so this is one of them. Also, your shirt says just baseball in really big letters.
So it is, and then
It's fun.
fun.
Great.
There we go. It's a statement.
That's a statement.
It's a very bold. It's a controversial statement. If you think about it.
So Cammy says, does you get to see Andrew lose today? I hope so. So I am gonna drive. I'm gonna play today, and I'm gonna play fast. We're gonna speed run today. So we are making the game harder. It's a little easier right now, so I'm gonna try to make it extra hard on ourselves. Also, the poster boys of the studio.
Oh, it's the poster boys.
All right, now we are.
Oh no.
The shades. Yeah, so if you haven't watched before, if you haven't played before, like Blue here in chat, we'll explain a little bit what's going on. So this is Inkbound. You are in the Athenium here. This is the hub area of the game. You can hang out, socialize. Other people can be online. You can emote. You can throw stuff out there. We can do Dance06. They don't have a name. Let me face the
I
camera.
don't think it should have a name.
It's just Dance06. That's
I think
what
so.
It is.
I think so.
It's like Mambo number 5. And yeah, so sometimes other players are here. Right now, they are either in runs or not online. This is our private test server, or they're in chat hanging out with us. We are going to do a ranked die, which is a ranked run, which makes it a little harder. Although I guess last week you guys did the very hard version.
We did, and I think we won.
See, too easy. We are making some challenge updates next week. You'll see us lose, and maybe even today. I'm going to play fast. So Bronze 3 adds these modifiers, book mutators, non-boss enemies have more health, things like that. Blight does extra damage. And basically, yeah, the way the game works, it's a roguelike. You play through, you complete quests. Quests are persistent and give you persistent unlocks. Also, different NPCs will talk to you, and you have things you can click on. So we have like the narrator here.
Who is narrating with voice acting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I should let them read it. They clicked. Never mind. That's gone.
Beautiful voice acting
Right.
that you can't
Something
get unless you get the game.
For you to look
Right.
forward to. Blue saw the Frost Prime video.
That's
so
great.
Fantastic. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're playing one of the 5 classes that we're going to launch in early access. We've really only showed 3. There was 3 in the demo. The other ones sort of were previewed. Hopefully we'll play with them on stream relatively soon. We're doing some work on them right now. Excuse me. So anyway, here we choose a villain and a quest. Spending quillings, losing shield, or reducing will cost. Spending quillings is the probably easier
Well,
one.
right now there's only one villain choice, right? But there's going to be more.
Soon there's going to be many
That's
more.
right. I almost leaked one of them on stream a few weeks ago.
Right. It's okay. It's okay.
Right.
People are going to get their hands on those soon. Extra Sonic asks, where could I wish list the game? Once again, a leading question because Extra Sonic knows. That is on Steam. Please go to us on Steam, wish list the game. We will be soon announcing a release date, price, all those good things. But in the meantime, wish list us would be amazing. Okay, so we have some options here of an item to pick. Gain a shield on orb, or when we gain shield, we can get will, but we have to be gaining shield. So I like to pick this one.
Start with some defense.
Start with a little defense.
Now, what class are you playing?
What class am I playing? More leading questions. Because
Yeah.
you know. Right. Why don't you talk about the class? I'll go ahead and make some choices here.
I guess, what class are we playing?
This looks like the Moss Cloak.
Moss Cloak? Yeah, a little ninja guy. We can throw shuriken out. We can tag enemies, right? And then when you mark these enemies, you can hit them again for big critical hits.
That's right. That's right. So
Physical attacker mostly.
physical attacker mostly. Poison, I believe, is magic damage. So I
Poison
actually
is
create
magic.
something when I dash across enemies, they get poisoned. So that.
So how can we see our stats to
How
know
can we
this?
see our stats to know this? There's a little button, but also T. We can open this up. We can see, or you mouse over things. So this is the upgrade on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then otherwise, we're looking at our crit chance, crit damage, variety of other useful stats here.
The promenade sits
narrator.
empty as it has
Yes,
for
one.
ages.
Soak
Just
up a
soak
little.
it in.
Remnants of
Yeah.
The silent city.
I think he finished speaking.
Oh, probably. Too much soaking it in. Alright, and then these choices are different rewards. I'm going to get another item because items are fun. And we
Pretty good early game, I think. Ooh, what's that?
Unstable brew. We have a potion. Gain 15 ability power.
Wow.
Lose. So we don't have any to lose right now, so that's just good. Oh yeah, also in this build we did fix, we had a combat balance bug where we had like numbers were multiplying too much, so damage is a little lower today. Suchka asks, are there plans to buff Magma Miner? Already asking for a buff. There's plans to balance all classes. So if it needs buff, it will get a buff. It is pretty strong right now, although it can use a little
We proved on stream a few weeks ago a 4 Magma Miner run.
is.
We were able to win.
Okay.
And that's when I almost leaked one of the villains that isn't Argaleth.
And Harris J is asking, they just found the demo of the 15th. Three's got a squad just in time to
Oh,
run
nice.
out. Are there more demos planned? So sign up for our beta. That was like technically what we were going to use for that mailing list. But if you sign up for our mailing list, we are going to see if we can do one more before launch. So check that out. It's on the website. It also is going to get you a Space Cat hat, which is amazing. Something else we changed since you guys saw this last week is damage previews on mouse over are now much faster. So you mouse over, you see how much damage you're going to do. That is that missing part of their health bar. I'm gonna, hit them, and you can see that my damage has gone down to 6. So I'm gonna take less damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to. Actually, this one has Martyr. Ooh. Increases attack of other units. I want to get out of the range of him. So what do you think?
What about the biter?
What about the biter?
Not that much HP.
No, but I can outrange it right now anyway. Oh, almost kill it. It's gonna get very low.
But you'll be able to kill it if you get Or
Oh, I got a crit.
you get lucky.
Or if I get
What's
lucky.
your crit chance? How can we see the crit chance again?
Well, you just really want to open this UI.
I like this UI a lot.
I know people do miss it. It's 4 against 4. So
So I believe when it comes to release date stuff, it's going to be announced soon, right?
that is what the plan is. Soon. It's got to be announced soon. It's got to be announced.
But there is
So,
something. Ooh, you finished a quest. There is something on
Right.
Steam right now to just give a general idea of what window we're looking at.
Sure. They
What
should
is
go-
that window?
They should go look at it.
Oh, okay. We're not going to even tell
While you're,
them.
while you're there, you wishlist it. No,
Exactly.
First half of 2023, which if you run the numbers,
We're getting there. We're getting there.
It's coming up.
I believe it says Q2 to be specific.
Oh, sure. Well, Q1 is like over.
You got another month, but it's not coming out next month.
There we go. All right. So
Well done.
how am I doing? I took a little damage.
So Harles.
Oh, any idea of price point? I would say I don't want to spoil too much. Aggressively priced, basically. Like if we weren't planning on doing the season, building up the game, early access thing, then it would be more expensive. But we're gonna try to price it on the lower side of things in general. We do have a battle pass, which we are refining, but it's very generous. Like
We should show that on stream.
we should. Oh, you updated the
I
UI.
did update the UI,
Also,
so
Will updated the UI as well. That's
Yes.
our artist and our programmer. But you can earn points. You can earn free currency. You can earn and re-earn all the currency you spend to unlock the battle pass, less some if you level it up to max. So basically, if you buy it once, you can keep earning them effectively forever, as long as you keep leveling them up and earning that currency. So that is our plan there. And okay, Poison Thorn, I believe, is
Love
known as
poison.
OP among the community. Also, we did something with this I can show off. So let's get to that. But since we're
Okay.
talking,
Oh, you got to go back to the first page.
we do where there's more things.
Yeah, there we
Filled
go.
out.
Why don't we click on the little hat here?
There it is.
We can't unlock it yet, but
Nope.
you don't have this season pass.
You can look at this. Oh, that's not playing right now. Well, let's fix that.
Some of them, the emoji ones don't play. The other ones play.
Got it.
Known bug.
Known bug.
Will be fixed.
By launch. Yeah, so you can see.
Hold me to it, chat.
These are the shines. We should make this like rain down or something. Anyway,
We should.
do a little dance. Keep it PG.
What?
You know, this is the money. We're gonna make it rain. Yeah, so you can earn these, and these are what you're gonna spend to unlock a pass or other cosmetics. So obviously, you know, you can buy some if you want some, but there's also ways to earn them for free and ways to earn them if you pick up the pass and then spend it on the next pass.
Bamu here is asking what happened to the demo.
The demo is gone. That was Steam Next Fest. It was up for a couple weeks. So at this point, we were looking at doing another like more closed test to help us find all the bugs and compatibility issues we can before launch. But in the meantime, look forward to the main launch, please. Okay, cool. So that's that for now. Right, and I was going to show the other things we're changing. So magic power, because poison looks like we're leaning towards poison. Poison, evasive. Evasive maybe too good, but you know. Once
I
again.
usually go for crit. That's the type of build I like to do.
Got it. Yeah, I'm just doing poison today.
Is that a new season splash screen? It is. Thank you for noticing. You worked hard on that.
You play.
You found the fragment.
I did.
We
there's that new unlock.
We got a new unlock. Look at that.
Anything. That's a fun one.
Things are changing all the time.
Things are changing all the time. Right, so the change for this is anything on hit used to just hit one target with like multi-target attacks, but we changed it, and that was in the demo. We changed it so the first time you use an ability that hits anything, it hits everything. So this is now even better.
Nice.
In that, like, if my first hit hits multiple targets, I'll try to show everything should get poisoned. Again, this went in yesterday, so I might be like, this is just bug. But in theory, everything right now will get that 5 poison.
So B and Rosebud, welcome to the chat. They're asking, what is your favorite class as a dev?
I feel ethically, at least personally, because I kind of have to oversee everything, I cannot have a favorite child. Or someone will bring it up later and be like, this class is slightly overpowered by 5% because it's Avram's favorite. And I'll have to be like, no, that's not true, but also maybe it's true. So I cannot have a favorite, but you know, you're gonna have a favorite.
I like random.
You like random.
That's the way I play. Like
Okay.
any game, not just this game. Like if you give me a random button, which
Right.
I
Someone
think
did
you
ask
should
for
add
it.
a random
Someone asked
class
for it.
button.
Yeah.
If you give me a random button, I will click that. That's how I play Monster Train.
I wonder-
Random.
Does it have to be like a random like class you pick in the Athenium, and then when you join it, like gives you something?
I think that's how it worked in Monster Train.
Okay, so
Like that's just how I play. I like the surprise, make it even more RNG.
Right. Well, we talked about also maybe like we're gonna do daily challenges. That's what that third little area is. Maybe a mutator actually like randomizes your class when you join.
Randomly change your class after every book.
Ooh. I dread that for other reasons.
I read that for technical reasons,
Yes, that
but
would be a bug.
that
Fiesta.
sounds amazing.
A bug fiesta. All right.
Your abilities will be so broken.
I need to try to kill this turn without ignoring it. Let's see what we can do. Take your potion. I'm probably gonna do one. Man, I think you that damage.
If you stay in range for it, yeah.
All right, I can actually. I don't know what's going on. I'm overpowered though. There we go.
All that poison.
All that poison. Love it. Although, this is looking like a lot of... Oh yeah, 58.
You're in
58
danger.
damage. I'm going to die
You're in trouble.
around 2 times. So it's okay. We can get out of here.
You weren't kidding when you said you made it a bit harder.
Right. Oh, it's getting harder. It's getting harder today.
Oh, good.
This is not even hard yet.
It's just bronze.
It's just normal. What am I doing?
What does bronze mean in this context?
Right. It is your rank. So it is... There we go. Look. 0 damage. Everything's gonna die. We're doing great. Yeah, it's a ranking system. Like, it's based on more PvP style games because they have a lot of group play. So we needed something that could sort of average out the difficulty. Like in Monster Train, we had these covenants that made it harder. So this makes the game harder for players who want higher challenge, and in return you can get other rewards, you can show off how good you are, things like that.
You
Did
picked
play
the
that?
hardest book.
I did pick the hardest book.
Which book did you pick?
This is the Silent Promenade. which is hard. So we do actually have some better analytics for damage done during battles coming in soon that I'm looking forward to that will help us tune everything a little further. But in the meantime, look at this hard book. That's not that hard for me because, again, a little powerful right now.
But look at that magic power.
We are doing magic power. We are doing poison today.
Will early access progress carry through into 1.0? That's a question from Chris DM.
100%, 1,000%. Yes. Once the game is available to you, early access for us is like, and we're going to put out a roadmap. We're going to talk about this more. We want the game to be very playable. We want you to keep your character. That's
so
very,
I think
very
they might
important.
be actually asking about like from the demo.
Well, they did say early access.
Well, I guess like.
But demo, no.
Demo, no.
Demo at this point, no.
No.
We're going to try at least maybe for the next test to keep it. We'll see. No promises. But for early access, 100%. Guaranteed. Really our goal with early access is a very playable game, plenty of content, but there's still features we want to add. There's still depth we want to add. We are going to treat it like live in some ways. We're going to have our seasons. We're going to start developing those, and we're going to use our seasons to basically like continue to develop features for the game. So especially the early access seasons are going to just keep adding more features, more things to the game. We're still going to tell some story. We're actually going to tell a story about how the Athenium's growing, how more books get written and books show up, how more classes show up and what they're all about. So all of these things as we build the game, which we want to keep doing even into 1.0. We want to keep building the game and modifying it and changing the meta and all that and telling stories. We're going to do that through our early access development as well. So, and then we have other features that we want to do like languages, potentially controller support at some point.
Accessibility yeah.
Things. Speaking of which, someone pointed something out, just to bring it up here, is like rarity text somewhere.
Right.
Color
only is never good enough.
Okay, I can get 2. I can stack. You can see now I can stack Poison Dash. There's 2 of them here. 10 stacks of poison. So as long as we don't die.
Did you get 3 poison dashes?
No, I think the other one is evasive.
Oh, evasive.
Very good.
I was about to say that you almost had the triple. Can we get the battle pass with more items and more cosmetics?
With more.
With more.
More than what? More than there is now. Also reroll.
Is Jinx fixed yet?
Poison. I saw that there was a bug.
I definitely had a bug with it.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure I understand the question on get the battle pass with more items and more cosmetics.
Right. Also glad Chris TM is happy. Yeah, but let us
clarify
your question. We'll definitely answer you. There's going to be a bunch. There are.
You can open the screen again.
Right, and there's going to be 1 per level for the premium track, and
they're just asking if we'll add more.
Yep.
Like higher levels and stuff.
Right. So it's going to go to 100. I think we might let you go above 100 for cosmetic reasons. Like it shows it off here in the upper left-hand corner. So like at 100, the rewards cap, but you can potentially maybe earn some glyphs for it, and also like go up to level 999 if you just want to like show off how dedicated you are. We do want it to be like friendly to people who log in and do a run, maybe 2 a day. We really do want you to be able to hit that level 100 by the end of a season. Like our goal with this game is to keep it very playable for a lot of people, a lot of different like time requirement. Like a lot of games have battle passes that require a ton of time, and we're not interested in like dominating all your gameplay time. If you are just interested in playing a run a day, we want you to be able to earn generally most or all of those rewards. And we have some catch-up mechanics and other things built in for that. We want obviously things for the very hardcore people who want to play more. We're going to have more things to earn, like broadly around ranks and stuff like that. But for that core progression, we want to make sure that everyone can sort of dive in and get it.
BitDragon is asking, are we planning on showing... What?
Oh, someone said leaderboards, wink, wink.
Leaderboards, wink, wink.
People do love leaderboards. I don't know if we get them in for early access, but I think we'll do it at some point.
BitDragon's asking if we're planning on showing poison damage at end of turn. So let's get some poison on. Let's see.
We can do that actually.
I think we already do technically.
Yeah, oh my god. Wait.
Can you hold the Alt key?
Did that not work? I think
you have 30 poison on them.
I think it should be 40. That should stack. Also, this is my favorite, RFK. Poison dash. Maybe didn't stack.
But if you hold the Alt key right now.
Yes, we should be able to show you that. Oh, that got stuck.
Oh yeah, that's a known bug.
Yep.
Right.
So you hold Alt, you will see their health being lost at end of turn. So it's like, okay. And actually,
that is so much more responsive. I love that, actually. Yeah. I think that was Tyron. Great job to him.
Actually, I think that's already in there.
You're talking about the tooltips getting stuck on?
No, these guys don't die. They have this like fake death, so they explode.
Right.
Still. Okay, so that's gonna get pretty low. I can maybe try to. I shouldn't take damage.
And to talk more to BitDragon, we want to expose more of these key bindings and these settings within just the key binding screen.
Oh, sure, yeah. And we have tutorials. Actually, we're working on right now.
We're working on some tutorials because obviously, we didn't have any.
Yeah.
We just kind of threw you in there.
Got that guy. Oh, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of things spawning.
Can dots crit?
Dots cannot crit. That is the trade-off of dots. They do not get to crit. Yeah, that's basically the other trade-off, obviously. There's some debate on this, but I think we're going to keep it, is they do happen after the enemy's attack, so you need to
31 damage
build
here.
up some defensive power. Yeah, that was a...
It's aggressive.
That's a big wave. I don't know who put this in. Probably Colin. Figure it out, though. Alright, so I'm going to... Make sure everything's going to die. Yep, everything's basically going to die now. So there's a little space over here.
You're still going to take a lot of...
Right, well, I think I can, like...
Maybe you should grab the orb before you do. You can do stuff before you run away.
Yeah, what do I have here? I can reduce my cooldown also. So here's what I can do. I'm gonna do some trickery. Get my stack of evasive. Use the orb. Oh, that didn't get me all the way. Anyway, use that. Get another stack. I'm not sure that's actually getting calculated in right. Be a little tricky. There we go. We also have some timing thing here where we need those to kind of fire at the right time. We'll figure it out. Anyway, yep.
Well done.
They all died. And then I think you just clean that guy up.
So, here's a question from Weeb. Weeb Axie, great name. How long is each season planned to last?
Right, roughly 3 months is the goal. First one's might
So like an actual season.
Actual season, right?
Like an actual physical
that's
season.
a good point. It is basically a season.
Nice.
All right, more poison damage.
I think that might be the first time I've seen that in a game, where the season lines up with an actual season.
Right, well, I don't know if we're going to start it at a season. We'll find out, I guess.
Well, we should. At this point now, I kind of want it. Are different characters going to have different base stats?
We've talked about it. We might still do it. It's kind of interesting to do, but it hasn't been a huge priority, I would say.
In a way with their sort of passive.
Right.
It's a way to sort of augment just what the base is. And
usually, like, what you want, obviously you want to draft anyway, so you kind of build in certain directions inherently due to synergy.
Do they even have base stats? I
mean,
think technically, yes.
They've, like, they've got crit chance. You start with a little crit chance and stuff like that. Okay, Carver's Refuge. Hobble.
You have to spend Quillings. That is the quest you chose.
That is the quest I chose. I mean, you can spend them at the end, but...
That's true.
It's fair, it's fair. Spend some. I'm just looking for poison, really. Although I shouldn't reroll too much more, probably. I like this. That's actually really good with Flurry. So...
I don't think you need to get...
No.
Okay. Well...
I'm just clicking stuff.
That, like, 4 HP, was it worth 100 Quillings?
No, absolutely not. That was a misplay right there.
Do you have any ideas for when a new book or even class might be teased?
Yes, we're probably going to show... I know Cammy would love to show them instantly and as soon as possible, so at some point in the next month or so, we'll definitely be showing other classes. And then after our, and this is everything we have planned for early access, this list of books, this list of classes, and then, once we're in early access, we're going to start, and even the storyline in the season is going to start teasing what is coming after that. Probably should focus for a minute. I think if I can just really stack up poison on this guy, I think we can kind of AFK win, so let's find out. I'm going to do... this.
We're the Angel Pirate today.
Looks like the Angel Pirate with the gem outfit. Alright. Do I got a bunch of will. Do I have this first turn one? Yeah.
Is there any plan on raising the damage cap?
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna... It's a big challenge. It's almost done. Hopefully next week, actually, that's going in, and hopefully...
That's the thing we're testing, today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes. In fact, we're already on it.
Yep.
Thank you for the question. Do you see adding more abilities or bindings to the pool at some point?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think this might be the early access list. We're going to maybe try to do one more that we have. We'd love to add more, but they are a lot of work. They're obviously a whole bunch of visual work and balance work
and the
all
upgrades
that stuff and all the upgrades.
Yeah.
So we'd love to add more. We think that'll add a lot of extra content, and we'll probably build it around what's coming in the first season within early access.
Welcome to the stream, Cyprio.
Yeah, Cyprio is like
Cyprio.
kind of soonish. It is kind of soonish.
It is.
Absolutely.
Q2.
Q2 2023 coming up soon-ish for sure. So yes, we are already even internally planning out, like we're obviously doing most of our polish work, most of our content work on what is coming out to you guys first. But we are already planning out that first season and doing a little like forward-looking work on things like concepts. We start building concepts for our next classes, for example, and things like that. So very excited to be bringing those out.
Make sure to wishlist on Steam.
There you go. Okay, so this poison's just. Oh yeah. This
Like, comment, and subscribe always. The philosophy. So let's see what you got. You got the Rhinferno through the first.
Right, and it's taking some serious damage. So I'm pretty sure I can still like kind of control this through. It's not taking damage.
We need to get those previews in the boss display.
It's on the list. It's on the list. It drops instantly. Interesting. All right. So yeah, this was too much poison. Too strong.
Ooh, that was fun.
So yeah. And then if you haven't seen the game before, this is Setting of Binding. There's 3 options. You're offered 2 out of 3. Whenever you pick one of these, it goes for one of your abilities, and it's basically an improved change to how it works. Easy game, easy life, says extra. Yes, it's too easy.
We're in Bronze 3.
Right. But no, this weekend we're going to make it harder for all of our internal testers.
For everybody. That new screen is awesome. Yeah.
I
think we showed this off last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think last week this was in.
Okay, so let's see. What should we pick? Oh, this is good because I'm getting a lot of poison out of this. Not as much as I think I should. Inflict 20 stacks of poison. Oh my god.
And toxic.
On death.
I feel like that has to be it.
We're just gonna roll. We're just rolling. Sure, let's get wider. Let's go bigger.
Fun idea. A potion that gives you extra mana/will.
Seems great.
Don't we have one?
I thought we did actually, but maybe it's not dropping.
Maybe there's fish for that.
Alright, poison damage.
Not even talking to Nib and Bin.
I guess their art is amazing, so.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just gonna click through though.
Right, I don't.
We're speedrunning.
Some of them have. There's some voice
acting. There is.
I don't know if every line is voice acted yet.
Alright, so we should pick Run Mutator, Inkshell, Eyes, Shield. Alright, that one I don't like.
That description is huge.
It's huge.
F8 that. We gotta make that description a little smaller.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. Okay, villain's brought to half health, 25 shield.
Welcome to the stream, Carry On Aegis. We will see how badly I mispronounce everybody's name by the end of this.
Okay, how are we doing on time? We are, we usually wind up maybe in 10 minutes, so I should go.
Let's go until like the end.
Go until the end. You're in to see.
I'm always a fan of longer streams.
All right.
We can't be too long because we've got a lot of work we're doing.
We have to go get some stuff done.
Yeah.
So, Irma's general chat. Again, this is online. You can chat with people.
Hello.
Say hello. Also, if you're playing multiplayer, it's throwing some screen. You can go do our emotes here. Okay, so let's see. What am I doing? These guys have Team Captain. Allies gain shields equal 10% of max health. Don't love it.
So what's your fish right now?
Oh, sorry. Oh, right, you showing me.
Best pronunciation yet?
Nice. Shield. Triangle currency, the demo added after the run. Yeah, so the triangle currency is basically you want to have a more broken run, so it builds up, it persists across runs. We will be changing it so it does not work in ranked, it only works in unranked. And basically, yeah, you get it from beating mini bosses, and you get to reroll things to try to optimize your build if you want to.
Right. So why are we removing it from ranked?
People thought it was showing. They're correct. It lets you win. It lets you have an edge that you should not have. They want it to be more fair,
more pure roguelike
run basis.
Yeah. And they're called glyphs.
Oh, glyphs. Okay, so this.
Don't think we ever said the name in that answer.
Big enough to put those.
When glyphs don't work in ranked, how will you reroll on Ascensions? What's the plan?
We are actually tried not letting you start with letting RNG matters a little more there. If that doesn't work, you know, 'cause that's the easiest thing for us to try next. If that doesn't work, we have our internal testers. They'll give us feedback. We have a couple of ideas. Other ideas. Either we'll go to quillings, or we will try to use something that's more limited, like you can just do it once per. Okay, so I can get a bunch of shield. Is it worth it? Probably not yet. Oh yeah, I can't run away from these guys because they are long-range jerks. So why am I even trying?
Nice.
Problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved.
Are there plans to show how much health will be lost by enemies from dots? So we do show that currently if you hold Alt. They're asking if there are plans to show it in different colors, maybe.
Oh, probably not. Although we do have a different style.
We do have art for it.
You can see it just kind of drop there. So yeah, try using Alt.
Well, they can't try right now.
when you can.
When you can try it, you can try it.
That's right. Okay, this one doesn't.
In terms of using specific colors for specific types of dots, that's an interesting idea. I'm only worried on like the accessibility front of it. Because
Smite.
color alone isn't going to be
Enemies on hit.
great to convey that information. Smite enemies on
We're
hit.
gonna take some smite. We're adding more VFX. We added this kind of.
And we are angelic, so it kind of works with the theme.
Right.
You should actually try to build your choices based on your cosmetics. It's a fun challenge.
Reduce cooldown. I like that. Right, you should. Yes, that's play by style. Refractory is way different now.
Is there a fun mechanic that lets you steal stuff from enemies? Yes, pilfer, technically.
Right.
It's only quillings right now.
You can upgrade it to get other stuff.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yep, you
That's
gotta take
cool.
it sometime. Send it. Okay, what ability do I want? I want shield.
They're also
Yeah,
asking
punch
about
it.
a way to steal stuff from shops.
Oh, that's
Like-
always funny.
Link's Awakening style right there.
Games go out in different ways. I'm sure at some point we will explore that idea. Barrier
Eat the
pressure,
fish.
Sure, yeah. let's just go.
I always eat the fish immediately.
Yeah, you don't strategize. Oh, I'm a consumable saver. Use it on the last boss if I can help it, but sometimes you just gotta use it.
I just love fish too much.
Just generally.
It's too tempting.
That's fun.
That was the advice I gave on stream like weeks ago. Probably terrible advice, just if you get a fish, eat the fish. I think you're good.
I think I'm good too. I'm gonna die. Let's get by that. Just feeling confident,
Steal stuff from other players.
Steal stuff from other players. Probably not that. Probably not that. Alright, no one likes this rude guy. Oh yeah, I gotta kill these guys though. Otherwise you're gonna do damage. Actually I can shield.
Will you be rooted though? Oh, briefly.
I poisoned him. We're good.
They tried their hardest. They tried their best.
Shit. Alright, that's a kill.
Yeah, you can steal orbs from other players. That's true.
That's true. Those orb crimes, which Cammy does on stream all the time. Right.
Even off stream when we did a playtest on Wednesday, not to call her out right now. I was like, I need these orbs.
There we go.
So much poison.
It's combo.
It's almost like you made this game and you know what's good.
Well, I like to lean in. Alright, we're going all poison damage.
Poison damage.
Poison damage. So you can see now that I have some poison damage that shows up here on the Z menu, which is Mama's favorite menu.
It is.
So that's just adding straight 5 damage per sack.
Is there a way to share quillings between allies? Currently, no.
No, it has come up, and so I think we will explore it at some point. I don't know if we're gonna get it in super soon or not. Oh, I shouldn't have healed. Then maybe I could have. Well, I can't quite afford it. So
Yeah.
no.
You would have been close.
I would have been close.
You can share items though. Vestiges, consumables. You can share that with other players.
Yes, you can drop. Get out of your inventory. People also want to reorder this. You can't do that yet, right? No, it just drops it.
No, not yet. I mean, you could kind of do it in like a very manual way.
Right.
It would be nice to make it easier for folks.
All right.
It's just not a high priority given all the other
We've
everything.
got this guy. Yeah.
Smite.
Gotta make sure we get this kill.
Hey, you get a free shield.
What do I do? Is it gonna be enough though? No.
You do keep doing that. Maybe we need to do something about
I
that.
think so. I think that needs to... What I want to do is, like, escape just closes this.
Right.
Not opens that. That's what he's doing a bunch still.
Would love to be able to toss potions to other players during battle.
That is interesting. Like, definitely trading messages was a problem.
That was a problem.
And that can't come back. Oh, I'm snared.
You're just out of range of the orb.
Yep. That got updated. That's right. We're actually changing the orbs back and increasing the range. So that's mostly info for our testers. But okay, so these guys are being jerks.
We do have enough quillings now to go back one to ascend.
Well, we removed backtrack.
You could go back one.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So back one.
We might need to remove that. We'll see. But you can technically go back. You just can't go back two.
Solving problems here. Oh wow, there's another extra wave. This is a hard.
Ooh.
I do not think I was taking damage for some reason.
It showed it that you were.
I know. I'm just being confident. No.
You can reach him.
Yep. Oh, they're both gonna die. Never mind. They're dead.
Well done.
Yeah, that's a good point about throwing potions. And we do want to promote team play. So, all right, we have a few new things. The sentient sword, which I do believe talks to you.
Oh.
Find out.
What do you mean?
Talks to you.
Well, then you have to. You can't just say that and not take it.
Absolutely correct. New quest unlocked. Where'd that come from?
Oh.
Give me a quest.
We have different rarities on those now.
We do. All right, more poison, absolutely.
Do you want to ascend your binding before you go forward?
Oh, sure, why not? Let's
do it.
Let's get more ridiculous.
We maybe need to, like, once you enter a combat, just kill the bridge. Possibly.
This is only one back. Can't go back further, though. This also helps performance, as well as being annoying to backtrack, if you think you need to. Okay, so consume, da-da-da. Oh, so many words. I'm going to reroll. I don't want to read that many words. None of them said poison. This says poison.
There we go.
This is what I want. How many stacks? Double the stacks. Oh my god, doubling. You can't say double to me and not have me pick it, so.
Double and give it to the next person.
Right, that's exactly. I already have given it to the next person in here. So we got a TikTok meme right away. And here we go. So bringing it in. I think I'll heal that damage. We have 100, probably not anything. Crit chance until you crit. That one actually is pretty good. I'm gonna save it. Right now, it doesn't say poison, and
That's all you want.
it's all I want. Actually, these later battles in the second book are definitely not hard enough. We're trying to update those today as well. So that's part of our changes. Okay, Lust, the Blightbag. Anything called the Blightbag is automatically my favorite boss. I think I said that last week. I'm so sure. Oh, the change is targeting. Right. Okay. I do that 100% of the time. Anyway. Oh, I should double later. Once again, I'm sloppy. Sloppy.
Well, you're not taking any damage.
That matters.
God.
What do I do? Seal damage, press complete. Spam that. I feel like I definitely play differently than Cammy does when she's driving.
It's really testing the new notification system live right
That's
now.
right. I'm a spammer, I'm a quick play person, all these things. All right.
Cantrip is asking if there are any changes to Magma Miner. Seems like everyone's asking that.
Right. There's a few, I think. Not a lot. I want to get these cooldowns down. That's what I want. We're going to use that. Grab those. We're going to try to work on just... Yeah, 191. That's what I like to see.
So, here's a question on if there will be a custom mode where you can sort of just choose your own items. Choose your own run.
Not at launch, not at least early access, although it does seem like a fun feature. Also, yeah, that needs to play a little quicker, a little differently, but anyway, that's poison for you. Poison build's doing okay. Do these say poison? Oh, this says poison.
That says poison.
When you crit, 15 more... Sure, great.
Here's another question
15
from
more.
Samaru. Will there ever be friendly fire for enemies? Like two cannons pointing at each other and then hitting each
well,
other?
funny you ask. I believe that's part of one of the villain mechanics.
Oh.
So, yeah.
That is fun.
Alright, I don't plan on losing health, but if I do, I want an emergency button. So
Is there a launch date game price?
Not yet.
Everybody
we're gonna announce that
asking.
soon. Very soon. Soon. So, in general, the launch date is pretty soon. Not as soon as us announcing the date itself, but it will be coming sooner than you think, maybe.
Q2.
Q2 2023, which is this year.
This year.
For those who haven't caught up with the year yet, which is reasonable. And the price is on the lower side in general, but it'll be there. So, just eager to play it. We love it. We absolutely love it. We are eager to finish doing all the polish, getting stuff in here, and bringing it out to you guys. All right, so with this targeting, it's actually gonna be that's.
That's
What's
good.
my bigger problem? I gotta take care of
Well,
these
I mean, the
guys,
big guy, right? What does the big guy do?
I don't. Who can say? Who can say? We're actually gonna improve how communication for that stuff works. So.
I believe the big guy gives them shield.
Smite all enemies? It's not really clear.
Ejected Bunny 007 asks, are there any plans for a console version?
Not right now, but we'd love to do something like that in the future. No controller support at launch, but again, the game we feel like really would work with controller support, so it's something we plan on getting to do.
Right. And we need controller support before we could even think about putting it on console.
Right, exactly. And we know people that play on Steam Deck and things like that. So, what's that? We're just gonna let them all die to our ridiculous amount of poison damage.
Including that
I
guy.
was like, oh, did that one not die? No, it was just waiting. It was just doing its business.
I don't think you need the orb because your cooldowns
Nope,
will
I know.
deal with it.
I do not need anything. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna take damage now. I gotta stop being quite so sloppy.
I mean, you have an ability to just insta-shield if you need it.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi.
Yep.
Oh, big attack range.
Yeah, so once again, I just need to get these guys cooking. Big damage, though. We do not believe in taking damage in this house.
We also don't believe in looking at damage previews for,
Oops.
Whew. Any changes to rune types coming? In a previous stream, you mentioned people didn't choose potion caches often.
Those are gone. The potions come from destructibles now.
Yep.
So, and then we're working on, there's still some feedback around those challenges, having more challenge options there for those fights, things like that. All right, so now I'm sweating. Just
Right, so there's no potion cache anymore. How do you get potions? You have
they
a
come
potion.
randomly from destructibles, basically.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that. What am I doing?
Making mistakes live.
Right.
I'm here to try to make you fail.
Good. Good. Someone needs to. Yeah, keep that. And that's solving most of my problems.
It's not that bad.
I want to keep this for the boss, so I think I can just. Oh. My shields. I should just get 5 from that, right?
You have 12.
Yeah. How did I get to 12? Math.
One of your abilities or
Figure it out later.
vestiges?
Yeah, I guess so.
Unplug the mouse.
Right. Play blindfold. All right. Ooh, a few legendaries here.
Ooh.
Random temporary stat boost on first in combat. Not bad. This is highly defensive, which is great. Hit while you have a shield. Get ability. Oh my god. Yeah, yep. I don't want to die.
You could have double smite. Do vestiges stack?
They do. They do, and when they don't, people gotta tell us that's a bug. More shield, sure. I don't want to die. Poison's doing enough damage. What's a smite? So smite is basically like these lightning bolts that hit. It does. There's a tooltip on these. 50 magic damage to an enemy. We'll make that actually scale with magic damage soon. And other things might also modify or proc on that as well. So we're basically adding it as kind of a universal damage from vestige mechanic. It's not on all vestiges that do damage, but we were like, oh, a lot of them do sort of generic damage. So we're going to make it kind of its own mechanic that you can build into if you want to, and has a little visual identity. So that's been something we've been adding. We're adding 50, 60 vestiges from the demo right now. So you might see some of those, like the sword. Oh yeah, I need to see if it's talking to us. It's supposed to. I don't know where it would go. I think it maybe goes in here. Anyway, yeah.
There's a way to change the filtering.
Look for the sword and see if it talks to you. I want to try to win in 4 minutes. See if we can keep this under an hour. Well, I guess we have more time. Alright, so this is the boss you guys have seen in the demo, but if you didn't play the demo, here we go. Argolath. formerly known as Argaloth.
Why was that changed?
Oh, I don't ask questions like that. That's not my area.
I kept submitting reports saying the name's wrong, and then apparently I was wrong.
You were wrong. Okay, so we need to... It does clear its poison stacks, but I think that doesn't stop us from wanting to just do that as a strategy. So we're not taking a ton of damage right now. Yeah, those lightning bolts.
God.
Shield. Okay, that's 170, that's 170. I think there might also be some bugs where these are both going to go blast it through that, so let's find out. Alright, no. There isn't. Great. But that doesn't mean we can't just add those again. So we're going to go ahead and grab those. We're going to get that. We're going to... What are we going to do? Again, I probably should keep using that last, but, whatever.
Finished a quest.
No, I probably didn't use that item. Finished a quest. What quest did I finish?
Criticals.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice.
If I remember from what I just read, which is very difficult.
Sure. No, we're all poisoned. Struck by the poison. I had so much when I crit. It's amazing.
It seems like everyone wants Argaloth instead of Argaloth.
Well, someone gotta talk to our naming master.
Vowels are made up, in my opinion.
Sure.
They don't mean anything.
Let's remove them. All of them.
I mean, that's just an abjad language right there.
Call him Argy.
Yeah. Arglet.
Yeah, I'm just not taking damage. It's great. Oh yeah, I got that 4 shield from this. That's fine. It's very good. That maybe needs nerf. Anyway, we'll find out. Time to finish this guy.
Should do that last. The double poison.
Oh, it's terrible.
And yeah, you're about to fail the quilling quest. Maybe we should have gotten the...
Oh, like I grabbed him.
Yeah.
Why am I over there?
Maybe you should have spent your quillings.
Is he really not taking damage? Is he immune to this? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Why is it not dying? Whatever that delayed attack, though, we shouldn't let that go off. Anyway, double or nothing. People in chat are probably telling me what I'm doing wrong. Barrier potion. Ah, not dying fast enough.
Let's see if you can win this. You probably can. I think you're good.
You have confidence?
I have confidence.
Good. Oh, I don't know if I do.
You're poisoning the 90% damage reduction head instead of the tentacles.
Oh, 90% damage reduction. That's why it's not dying that fast. Whatever.
Brute force it.
Brute force it. Exactly. That's what we're doing here today. There we go.
That's the power of brute forcing.
The power of brute forcing.
I like that. I like the timing of that. The victory right there. Kind of worked well. Then you gotta just chill a little bit before we get to this screen.
We should do our victory emote. So you can see that. There we go. Anyway, that's getting harder this weekend. Maybe it already is harder right now. A little easy right now. We've buffed the amount of upgrades. Probably if you played the demo, there's a lot more upgrades you get access to, a lot more customization there for your ability. You actually see those here still. What you had at the end of the run.
Can you right click on the screen? Nice.
Yeah.
I forgot I had that.
So hey, we can dive back into chat now. I'm not distracted anymore. Also, thanks for joining us. We are here every Friday. Cammy will be back next week. Not that, we haven't held it down, I hope, for you guys today.
I've been doing this a lot recently. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You're a regular streamer, also TikTok star, so.
Oh, God.
Anyway, also we're gonna do some stat tracking. I don't know. Right now it might be inside the season that we do it. That's the records. So if you want to see total poison damage done on a run, top score, that would go in here. If you're ever have a ridiculous run like that and want to see it tracked for posterity. But that was...
You can see the gold 3 wins we had there.
Right, last week. Anyway, poison builds are fun.
Silly question. Any plans to add new shapes to face paint?
Cantrip, or could they be in the season pass? Right now, we'd love to add more. So I think we'll certainly add more one way or another. I don't know. Yeah, the current list is probably... Although we added more, I think, from the demo.
We could check.
Yeah, it's probably close to the launch list. But we would definitely, I think, in the future, add more to that. Obviously, you can change it
Yeah, let's go
if you want to. Sujka asks about the bug, multiplayer walkway. Yes, you can walk away from delayed attacks and not lose mana. We are changing how delayed attacks work. We also don't like how much their animations interrupt combat flow, so we are making some changes there.
I don't think there's any more from the demo currently integrated.
Cool. Yeah, we'll either get those in or we'll save them for a future season, but we will be adding more of the time. It's a great place.
And another question that was missed from Cantrip is, will there be the face paints added to the season pass?
I don't necessarily know if we will. It's not really a cosmetic type that we plan to support right now. These are all kind of the ones in here, the ones we plan to generally support.
Are we showing a bit too much with the screen?
Maybe.
Spoilers! There we go.
I don't know what's in there right now.
It might be fun to just have like a season 1 winner face paint and it's just the text. Season 1
we do
winner.
want to have little ranked things, but not like that. I think those will generally be there for everyone. Also, things on the season pass, we don't really want to have too much FOMO, so we want those to generally come back. One way or the other, have access to those, even in future seasons. So the most efficient way to get it by far is the season pass, but there will be other ways if you kind of miss out if you don't quite level up all the way or whatever. I think that about does it. You guys have any other questions? Feel free to drop it in here. Join us on Discord. We're gonna do we have our socials button? Is that?
You have to click in the chat first.
Okay, got it. I got the mouse. Teamwork.
Boom. Socials.
There we go.
And wish listing.
And sorry to spam. I'm gonna make sure we don't miss any questions. It's in the stream. Spoilers. Great.
I think we covered the questions.
Cool. We covered the questions. But yeah, join us on Discord. Join us back here next week. Oh, I'm just off camera. Here we go.
There we go.
And we will show you even more, and we will maybe even die next week because we will have nerfed some things and buffed some other things. So, whole different balance and some cool new things to show you guys. So, we'll see you then.
Alrighty.